Fury wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis, the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to, tol!
Normally. So a lot of damage coming in from Guauka, but and his tombstone
is far away
already. The plasma field, they've got Menu Ping here as well. This is going to be first blood. Arjit's the one that secures it, and they're going to get themselves a tombstone as well. They put a lot of pressure on a VT Fader before, and speaking of, Nevermind is going to go in here on a Menu Ping. They get the stun there with the Inkswell. You're going to have the Stroke of Fate to get the extra slow, and with the Spear Order the tree, this is certainly going to be enough damage to take down the Ogre. Nevermind gets the final auto attack. Get spooky, and I want to see these rotations. I want to see them trying to get a little bit of these extra kills. GY goes in there on a Guauguau, but I don't think this is going to be enough. They turn into the Spirit Breaker here for Unknown. Goes in onto Yif. The Sonic Wave cleans up onto GY, and Unknown gets the kill there onto Yif. So they're going to start with the static link here onto Guauguau. They're going to do a lot of damage to this Undying. They're going to burn through him very fast here. Yif, though, he's getting caught out, and he's dead. So unfortunately for the IO, not having that extra bit of mobility. Menu Ping is the only one that gets caught by the Arena of Blood, and Nevermind, he's looking to see if he can get a Spear into Arjit, but it's not going to be enough. Loss is going to eventually clean up the Ogre.
Undying, though, very easy to pressure. We do actually get Unknown. He's found, but he just turns around.
Yeah, that's some fast fingers coming out there from Unknown. He did so much work to be able to quickly turn into the Razor, quickly get the static link off. Same with the Plasma Fields. They're just able to get this fight going the way they want to, and Violet,
coming.
Their start is just so strong right now. Menu Ping gets caught out. The Sonic Wave is enough to cancel the charge that comes in that kill. Yeah,
that's a defense to the bottom though. They show two top, and that's the whole rotation of Violet bottom. VT Faded's been found.
They have the relocate though, so maybe they can try and get this fight going to at least get VT Faded out of this. He does have the armlet toggle to play around with this. He's done a good job so far. The Soulbind's going to come down. Again, more armlet toggles coming in here from VT Faded. He's bought so much time. He still hasn't lost his life. He's going to turn back around once again with these armlet toggles, and GY, he's going to pay the price. And never mind the backside. The relocate comes into the backside. Arjit wants to go in there on the Huawei. He's going to do a lot of damage to get rid of him so far. They've lost the Grimstroke. And with Arjit being able to come into the backside there, VT Faded armlet toggles of the gods. Vampiric Spirit, as you said, Desso's completed now as well. Nevermind's going to try his best, see if he can get something out of this. DD Brint here onto Arjit as well, so he's going to walk in, get a whole lot of damage coming in there from the Undying, so they will lose that life early on, and it's here into the hands of Arjit. Now they're going to be looking to see if they can get themselves some extra kills. GY, now the strike in onto Nevermind. They do have the relocate. It's going to come in here onto the Mars. He's already used the Yules and the Spear of Mars. Unfortunately, you don't have the shard just yet, so you're only going to get one of those members going to the wall. And
like that magical damage amp. He's going for a right click though. In this case, the Skadi. And this Shivas is just going to make it so that he still can't right click that much.
Loss has been found out. Oh, Menu Ping. I thought he was going to be faster there on the fingers to get that one done. They have to use the Sonic Wave to get away from it. Lost. They've got the vision to take this one down. Arjit, he still has the Aegis of the Immortal, ladies and gentlemen. He's godlike as well, so he's just going to walk into the face of Violet and say, see you later. Unknown, understanding that he needs to keep this Lincoln Sphere unpopped. Charge.
It's the charge, though. That's lost court.
Yeah, he's going directly in onto this. VT Faded doesn't connect with the Wraithfire Blast, so wasn't able to turn that one back around. Unknown does get his Lincoln Sphere pop though, so everybody else from Ragdoll is just trying to buy some time to fall back in. They don't want to overcommit to this fight just yet. Not allowed.
And again, relocate.
But they found Loss on the top side. BKB being used by GY. They brought in Menu Ping. I thought this was going to be a different hero, pretty good with Yif, but it means that Nevermind hasn't been able to really get all too much done. The Soulbind's going to come through. Big heal from the mech that comes in as well. And GY, he got his charge cancelled, so they weren't able to get the rest of this fight going. And everybody else is starting to get their team fight going back in this way. The Static Link is going to come in there onto VT Faded. Arjit has to use his BKB. Trying to get away, and it's enough. And Nevermind, perfectly timed spear. Ragdoll feeling the pressure of this game, overcommitting just a little bit too much.
But they got the gem back, they got 3 kills. If they get this Aegis, it's very good for them.
They don't have an Undying to play around with here, an Unknown. He wants to see if he can get this fight going up against VT Faded. The dash comes in from GY. The Lincoln just gets brought back in, and now they've got the Nether Strike that goes in. Can they kill the Morphling? He's so low! They haven't been able to connect there onto Unknown. VT Faded, and he's got the hands, he's got the fast fingers, and they take down the Morphling.
Eye of the Storm Ags with the 20 talent that you can push the high ground with. They're going to go for Lost. They managed to get the charge. Really, really nicely done. The Lincolns break into the charge. But this is scary.
Yeah, they do have the double Eye of the Storm that's going on right now with the BKB. They lose. Yif so fast. Lost is getting caught out. They don't have anything else to take down this Queen of Pain. They're setting their attention on everybody else, and Arjit, he has the agency, so he's going to lose it for naught. Not really going to have much when he comes back up out of this, but everybody else is falling around them. They've lost Nevermind. Unknown's the next one here. He's getting ever so slowed. The pushback, they break his Lincolns as well. He needs another waveform. He gets it up to the high ground, but VT Faded, he's going to chase him to the ends of the earth. He wants to try and find this Morphling. The charge comes in. They've caught out Unknown once again. The Razor with the link, but the double buyback is enough to scare out Ragdoll from this base, and VT Faded is standing and fighting with this BKB attuned, and that means that now everybody else has to get out of here. Violet are going to try their best to catch out some of the members from Ragdoll, but I think it's just going to be Arjit. He's going to pay the price. BKB TP out. Do they have enough? They want to get it done. No! They didn't have the damage to get rid of the Razor, so...
which is how Violet's going to make their comeback, right?
First time I've seen VT Faded have the slow hands here. This time around, the Lincoln does get popped, but GY BKB so fast moves in, takes down Nevermind. They take down Guau first, and that means with 2 members dead for Violet, they're the 2 members that brought back, and that last can commit for a little bit more here. VT Faded, he really wants to heal up across these creeps. They're going to come in. Boss has been found out. The Nether Striker saved with the static link, but they get the blink away.
Fight.
Oh,
he see him poke a little.
He's just gone into the backside. He's taken down Hui there on the Grimstroke. It was enough for them to get that kill, and now Ragdoll kind of tentatively moving back and forth here. Arjit's on the front side, has this refresher up, so can get the double iron storm thing. GY wasn't able to connect onto the charge just yet, so it wasn't able to get the sun there onto the Queen of Pain, but it wasn't what they needed. It didn't matter because they get the kill there onto the Undying anyways. Nevermind comes in, Menu Ping's getting caught out, but the double BKBs, they go in, the refresher orb coming in from Arjit as well. So much damage goes through, Lost has to blink to the low ground, doesn't get far enough away from the Wraith King, and VT Faded, he's standing and fighting, the bash goes in, Unknown's going to go down, he's still alive. How is VT Faded still alive here? The armlet toggles go through, the GG has been called, and Ragdoll cement themselves at the top of QH Sports Dota Series number 3. We still got another game to play though, but right now the fact that they got this one done.
Radiant must choose Life Stealer. Monkey King. Select your hero.
Heading over towards the mid lane though, Arjit got a little bit of early on harass coming in here.
Oh, I mean, bottom again.
Oh, okay, so that's the early first blood there from Quake. It's basically about it. You know, it's really going to be hard for them to connect up here. Arjit, he's going to blink all the way in, but then he's going to walk directly into an EMP. And Arjit, that was a very rare mistake by the man in the mid lane. And Yif will be able to at least sidestep the arrow, but means that Ragdoll are going to lose yet another member. Hui will just leap himself up onto the high ground. He needs the next auto attack. He gets it, but the Fairy Fire Yif with the outplay is enough there to keep himself alive. It's not really going to work out that way.
We got the 6-minute rune spawning. Lost coming again. Here we have the blink forward from Arjit, but Yif should be going down.
Yeah, Yif is certainly going to bite the dust here. No extra 1 charges is going to be enough for him. And
do have this refuge. They also don't have a ward, but anything will see them. And that should be the call for VT Faded to tell.
Why?
Yeah, to smoke
as well.
Into
the freeze for the Rolling Thunder. Oh my god, never mind. Fast Fingers there to be able to get away from that one, but that is a Static Storm Kinetic Field combo onto the Tidehunter. There's going to be no Ravage being able to be used here, and Manu Ping, he's looking for something. They know that Lost is here. They know somebody's here at least, and GY gets himself cold snapped and just going
to fight. They want to go, and they want to go now. Arrow mid.
Oh, that is dead GY. I've seen this from VT Faded before, perfectly. Arjit. Now they're looking to go here on a Guau, who's walked in, does get a little bit of that extra, but no, they don't have the extra reveal. The Tornado EMP combo is going to go down there onto Yif, so he's not going to have the mana to try and play around with it. Ravage hits onto 2. They've connected everybody here. Unknown tries to get away from whatever spells he was hoping to come out, but it's not going to be enough. For now, VT Faded walks in with the Wukong's command, but has to directly walk out of it because of Hui here as well. He has his own BKB. Oh, he's getting kited. You hate to see it. VT Faded 9 seconds BKB and just stares in his own fountain. Just dodge a little bit of a gank towards the top side, but bottom side is where the site's bursting out. The Exorcism comes in. So much damage, and Guau is just going to bite the dust. Oh, so fast for them to get through that Yif, though. He's getting caught out. VT Faded, he understands that his man's dead. They can't come up again. They found him on the tree. That's 4 seconds on the backside without no VT Faded. He has to drop the Wukongs. to see if they can get this fight going. Never mind, he's so slow, he's getting stunned up. They have the Sonic Wave and they will collect the kill there onto the Tidehunter. Unknown here, they want to see if they can get Guau. He does turn around. It's a beautiful little silence that goes in there onto the line. Yeah, get the glimpse and the static storm back in. VT Faded does have the reach to get around those trees, so we'll be able to get that connection. And then VT Faded has to turn around and use this Wukong's command. The gods that comes in, and GY misses everybody with the rolling thunder. And now Menu Ping is just going to be on the menu for the side of Violet to get this kill. GY is trying his best. Archie blinks in, but blinks into a stun that comes in from Lost. And with this cold snap, it's oh so hard for them to get away. And Arjit is just getting so close to getting away from GY, but he's picked up the kill there on a Lost, who didn't have the Ghost Walk to get away.
Strong. We actually have the TP bottom from Lost as well. He manages to catch VT Faded with a Sunstrike, but then he gets stunned. Yep.
He's just dead. So VT Faded with that BKB was able to be fast enough to get out of there. And if he's got some fancy feet, does he have the fanciest feet in the land to get away from these boys? 2-1, got the Blink Dagger, gets into the trees, TP's away, see you later. And Roshan, and they just say see you later for that one. So Aegis goes in, they do get the shard coming out here for the life steal. Blink Ravage comes in, everybody pops their BKBs. It's only Yif the one that gets caught out. And now VT Fade is able to stand here, a man fight onto Nevermind. He wants to get rid of the Tidehunter, he does get it done. But the real question is, what is Unknown doing? How is this life stealer able to win this fight for his team? Lost finally gets to pop his BKB against GY. Do they have the extra damage? He jumps inside, Unknown saving his homie, and Lost almost back to the full HP. And Unknown still has his Aegis in the Immortal. They haven't been able to catch him out. The Sunstrike, it's there. GY loses his life to Unknown. It's actually Lost who picks him up. Pretty big coming in here from the side of Violet. They want to try and get anything done here. Yifs is going to walk in. They're catching out the Invoker. The damage is there. So VT Faded standing and man fighting with the Unknown, who is still standing and fighting. It is so hard for them to deal with this life healer. Maybe with the Static Storm Kinetic Field combo, they can get it done. VT Faded's turning around. They're kiting him so well. The rage comes in. How much damage do you have here, VT Faded? Can you turn and get the fight against the life healer?
Done. Perfect.
That's it. Perfect timing there from VT Faded with the boundless strike after the rage has been done. And
now looking for Yif.
He walks into the backside. He wants to try and get the connection here on the line. They haven't been able to get it. The Monkey gets caught on the backside, and they've got the Cataclysm as well. So much damage goes in onto VT Faded. He has to go into this Ghost Walk. But now, turn around with the Ravage. They don't have the BKB. VT Faded goes down. Big plays after big plays here for the side of Violet. Arjit is the one that gets caught out with the Aeon Disc, so he's going to be able to freely blink up to this high ground and get himself away. And GY, oh, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do they have any way of stopping it? They don't. They catch him on the tree. He's stunned out. They had the Exorcism as well, and they're going to do so much damage to VT Faded. It was actually the Cataclysm they had, not the Exorcism, my bad. It finally gets popped here by Guau, so that means that VT Faded is dead for 100 seconds, and everybody on Ragdoll has to run. They're going to use the Static Storm and the Kinetic Field, and then with the Cold Snap on top, Menu Ping is going to go down. Going to be playing towards this middle lane here. Hands that Aeon Disc as well. They're trying to get away with it. The Aeon Disc finally gets popped. The BKB. The Static Storm misses on absolutely everybody. The Ravage comes in, catches onto two of the supports. They've got the double Ravage, and they connect with everybody. All the supports go down thanks to the Cataclysm. VT Faded. He's been completely carted around. Arjit blinks away from everybody. They take down Guau, but now they're looking at Arjit and VT Faded without their BKBs. Can they try and fight around this, especially because there's still an Aegis on Unknown? Yif's been brought back into this game. He's doing a lot of work so far. They've caught out the life stealer. That's the first life. So with losing that, now this is where it starts getting confusing for Violet. Do they continue this fight? Do they keep going in? Do they want to fight Ragdoll? The answer seems to be no. In from Guau is what means 165 seconds for you. That is almost 3 minutes on the sideline.
VT Faded in.
That's a beautiful
dodge though.
The Wukong's command. We're not able to connect on anybody just yet. They have the Cataclysm that's going to go down. Doesn't really connect onto anything. You know, Pistol Blade onto the Life Stealer. There's a fight in the backside. They found out Lost. He doesn't have the BKB. He tried to get the kill there on Menu Ping, and it wasn't enough. Oh no.
And it might just be a jump in and you're...
They're going to try it. The arrow's going to come in. They know it's ever so low right now. Are they going to come in? Never mind. BKB. They get the Ravage in, but the Aegis already gets picked up by Arjit. Unknown's going to stand and fight and see what he can do. The double Ravage is going to get the kill there onto the Queen of Pain.
She's
Yeah,
on
it
the
was a
ground,
cute
taken
little
by
play,
GY.
but I'm not quite sure it's going to do enough for the BT Faded though. He's getting ever so low. Unknown's going to turn and fight, so they take rid of the Monkey King, and Arjit has to blink up to the high ground and take down Nevermind here. And so Violet, yes, they're on the run here, but they're going to get glimpsed completely back, and Unknown's going to have to say, see you later, buddy. I'm going to have to leave you be. They know that BT Faded doesn't have buyback either, so if they get one big kill, this could be massive for them. So they're going to lose their tier 3 tower, probably going to lose a whole lane of racks, I'd imagine.
Arrow? One-eyed bit?
Arrow's going to come through, the
Hex.
Hex comes in, BT Faded, they need to get rid of him, they do, 125 seconds with no Monkey King, and now Ragdoll absolutely reeling. There's just no way to play around that. This nullify pickup from Unknown has been godly.
Gogo's got a refresher. Like, you're looking at a Pulse 5 that is scary enough that if he gets left alone, like if he's not killed, if he's not targeted, he will kill your backline. There's the jump though.
That comes in there from Menu Ping, it means he's going to be able to cut everybody to pieces because this is Axet, the Unknown. He wants to get inside people. They have the Abyssal Pleasure, they have the damage, they do. There's no lifestealer for them, but Nevermind's been able to keep Lost alive for this. Huawei will use himself up into the air. It's a buyback that comes in from GY, so Guaguao is going to walk himself away. They have the refresher, the ravage, the cataclysm comes down. How much extra damage do they have? The shard is enough to get rid of the disruptor. But now with the buyback, they're walking in. They want this fight lost. He is so low. Can they keep their evoker alive? They want to keep him alive. They can't. Lost is dead, and Arjit seems to have done it all himself. Never mind. Will be alive for a little bit longer, but that is all it's going to be.
I feel like he's kind of happy. Like, it's a lot of strength, but the other items are a lot more damage. Here's the smoke, though. Disruptor going down straight away.
There's a BKB that came out, and I do hear the Cataclysm that came out as well, and as you said, the Disruptor goes down, so it's 2 minutes on the sideline without him.
Lost?
Oh no, Lost. He's been found out, but he has to use that BKB, so he's able to get away from the members of the Ragdolls right now. Everybody else is standing and fighting. BT Faded, he's standing. He's trying to win this 1v1 against Unknown. That's 4 members for the rest of Violet that are here. Arjit, you spent so much time taking down Huawei that you weren't able to help your boy. And now we've gotten to a position where GY's been found out. He doesn't have any buyback either. The nullify, the arrow from Huawei is enough. They're looking to see if they can find Arjit here, and I imagine if they lose the Queen of Pain, they probably call it that.
Be able to get top.
Especially with 50 seconds left on GY, I think that's the biggest thing.
Unknown still doesn't have buyback.
They're going to get the blink in here from Arjit. They go in, the Hex comes down. Can they take down the lifestealer? They need the extra bit of damage. It's not there in time. The Ravage from Nevermind catches everybody in the back lines. And now Arjit turns around with these auto attacks. He's buying enough time. And they have the stuns to take care of this TPing away Death Prophet. And that means that Violet are gonna say goodbye to the base of Ragdoll, and Yif was looking for more. Game of the group stages for the QH Sports Dota Series number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Both these teams are punching each other at the top of the leaderboard right now. We can see a team fight potentially going to be going out. GY looking for something. It's not really going to be much. Unknown walks in, see if he can get any of these members going down. A big combo catches out Lost. Pressure off as well from Menu Ping, the Invoker. He's going so low, they missed the Sonic Wave, but it doesn't even matter. They're going to take down Lost. Everybody has to buy back into this fight. Unknown is getting so kited around, although he's super big and giant. It's so hard for them to get this fight. It goes into the backside here. They have another one in their back pocket if they want to use it from Nevermind, and they will use it here. The Cataclysm goes down as well. They're going to get through Menu Ping. Do they have enough? I've lost so many frames that I don't even think I can continue with the rest of this team fight. Unknown though, he's setting the backside, and Unknown is looking to turn his attentions back to VT Faded. So much damage, he loses his first life. They want to try and get help back to VT Faded. They want to keep their monkey alive. Guaguao loses his first life here as well. The Wind Waker's going to walk in. They just do so much extra damage. They've got their own giant ring as well. BT Faded standing and fighting. He loses his own life, so he has to buy back into this fight as well. They've got the Swift Blink coming in. Do they get the bash? Do they get any extra damage onto the Queen? They don't. So they just lose a tide for 2 minutes, and with VT Faded rejoining this fight, this could be all curtains for one team or another. Everybody is holding by the skin of their teeth. VT Faded is going to drop the Wukong's command. Unknown, he wants to get in and fight. There's so much damage that goes in here onto the Lifestealer. Can he fight this out? So much damage turns back in. The Cataclysm's not enough. Unknown. He has his own back, so he comes back into this. Guaguao's looking to take somebody with him. He isn't able to get it done. Unknown. He walks into a static storm kinetic field. They don't have to damage. VT faded, still there, is still alive, and this is going to mean that Ragdoll are going to come out with the victory. The GGs have been called. And it takes 65 minutes to get it done, but Ragdoll eventually get the 2-0.
Right. Trinkets.